Welcome back to Fight Time. Today we will be looking at how Dillian Whyte built himself up to a potential world title shot throughout the past year.
It doesn't matter what people say, just what matters is what I conceive up here and what I know can become a reality. Listen, he does. I'm like one of the most underrated fighters in the whole of boxing. I know that, but it's fine. I like that.
Dillian Whyte started out the year by facing an undefeated Lucas Brown.
I hate Lucas Brown. The main reason I hate Lucas Brown is he called me an orangutan. I don't care. I believe in equality amongst people. You don't call a black man an orangutan. I don't care whether it's a joke, are you with your mates, or whatever. I don't care about any of that. That's very disrespectful. And I take that personally. And for that, Lucas Brown will pay. I will knock Lucas Brown out. This fight is not going the distance. I'll knock Lucas Brown out. Every fight is a risk for me, Johnny. We are on heavyweight. Every fight's a risk for me, but that's what I'm in the game for. I'm not in the game to have easy fights. There's many fights in my career that I didn't have to have. As a fighter, you should fight. As fighters, we hold the public a duty to fight each other. And this is the problem with every division. No one wants to fight. Everyone keeps hiding and everyone keeps making excuses. I'm sick of it.
I got a manager, a promoter, all this sort of stuff that have also got their own decisions.
Excuses, though. You keep making excuses. We made you an offer. You said, "Oh, I didn't know." My promoter made the offer. My promoter accepted it. How can the promoter accept an offer without you knowing?
I like watching Dillian fight. You know, I like watching his rise because we'll meet again for sure. Because our British beef was definitely real beef, and I like Dillian because we come to war. Do you know what I mean? So I like Lucas Brown, but I'm rooting for Dillian this weekend.
But Dillian needed to win this fight convincingly as a part of his comeback journey after the AJ defeat.
Won't be able to stop the bleeding with any kind of adrenaline or Vaseline, and he's now he's got nose damage and closed eyes. Good work from Dillian Whyte.
Big combinations. Lucas Brown will try and chuck one more, but he can't, and the left hook lays him out. Dillian Whyte is victorious, and it's a dramatic finish after a punch-perfect display.
It's been a hard road, being patient, fighting in undercards, traveling to America, fighting, doing all the comeback fights after the defeat and working on my injuries and stuff, but my left hook is back. As you can see, you know, I had major shoulder surgery and stuff, and you know, I just feel good, and I have enough confidence in my left hook now that when it lands, you know, as you see, as it lands, I just turn around and walk away because I'm a massive left hooker, and you know, I'm just grateful for it to be back on point. No, we want to fight Deontay Wilder because I'll fight Deontay Wilder, beat him. I go in as a WBC champion, AJ go in as WBA, IBF and whatever else champion. This will be the biggest the first time two British heavyweight as contender for heavyweight title. That'll be massive. But if the opportunity come up where I get to fight Joshua, I'll take it. If I come up to fight Deontay Wilder, I'll take it.
Dillian then received the opportunity to fight Joseph Parker, who had just came off a loss against Anthony Joshua.
Within 12 hours, well, took Dillian about 12 seconds. And I think it took Parker about 12 seconds. I'm just really full of admiration for Joseph Parker, that coming off the back of a unification loss, first guy to take Anthony Joshua 12 rounds, he jumps into a fight with, I believe, one of the most dangerous heavyweights in world boxing.
Yeah, you know, it's been frustrating, but I've also understand that these guys are in a position where they don't want to take risks because, you know, obviously Joshua is there and Deontay Whyte is there, so guys prefer to sit down and wait 10, 12 months to 2 years before they get their chance. But I'm not about that. I'm here to fight, and I want to fight, and I want to give the fans big fights and nights to remember, and this is one of them.
The last time I was here was a great experience fighting in Cardiff in front of all those people in the build-up to the fight, even though I didn't get the result that we wanted, but I feel like it's a great time now to come back, and both fighters have taken up this challenge. A lot of fighters avoid each other, but I feel like, credit to Dillian and myself for putting our hands up to fight each other. We know that we're both young, hungry, we want to win.
If you ask me where I'm backing, I'm going with Dillian, and I'm going by knockout as well. I feel like Dillian ain't got nothing to lose. He's been screaming out world champion, saying I want to fight here, I want to fight there, and I feel that he wants to prove himself, you know. And Parker's strong, Parker can take a shot, but I feel like in my fight he was on the back foot, you know, and I boxed clever because I'm trying to set up the big fight with Wilder, so I wanted to box clever so I can secure the next one without taking no risk. But I feel like Dillian hasn't got nothing to lose, everything to gain, so he's going to go in there, guns blazing, and try and knock out Parker ASAP so he can secure the win and get that world title shot.
You let your family down, you let your
I don't let anyone
your
down.
country down, and then
so
now
I'm all good.
that's all right.
That's all right.
Yeah, and that's your mindset. You're set for life.
I'm here for the challenge.
Just don't be a coward in the fight and come and fight.
Who's the coward?
You.
A coward is a person that calls someone else a coward.
No.
Yes.
That's nonsense. A coward is a person who doesn't show courage and he needs to show courage.
Well, who got knocked out?
Because I wasn't a coward. That's why you was a coward. You didn't want to get knocked out and take chances.
Fight.
No.
What happens when you clash?
Well, he's getting knocked out. He's going to get beaten. One of those, beaten by points, get knocked out, whatever.
You're getting knocked out. You're not going points. You're getting knocked out.
Well,
you're going to get knocked out.
Show me.
You will see. You're going to get knocked out.
We'll see.
Boys, this has been a gloves are off.
We'll see.
You've done well. This is going to go on forever and a day.
Show me.
Stop it.
You're going to get knocked out.
We'll see. Show me.
You're going to get knocked out.
This fight was incredibly significant to Dillian because Joseph Parker was the only man that Anthony Joshua hadn't knocked out. Dillian wanted to show that he could do what AJ couldn't.
Body shot, he whipped in there. And down goes Parker in the second round. Countering shot.
It's the combination of left hook, straight right, but then be on him with the body, then be back on him again with another body.
Massive left hand. And that's what knocked out Lucas Brown.
Guys, big high time.
He's hurt it.
He's gone. He's out on his feet.
27 seconds left.
20 seconds.
He's in real trouble here. He's had an 8.
I'd like to fight Joshua, getting the rematch, but still a lot of things to work on. You know what I mean? But if he wants it, he can have it. I'm the can man.
Would you be ready for April 13th if AJ beat Povetkin in September and then Deontay Wilder didn't take that option?
Of course, we'll be ready, but we want to get out again.
After the unanimous decision win over Joseph Parker, Dillian wanted to have one more fight before the April 13th date that he would be hoping for against Anthony Joshua. He would be rematching Derek Chisora.
What sort of tactics are you going to implement this time to make sure that you do get that world heavyweight title shot early next year?
This is boxing. I'm used to people saying they're coming to do this and coming to do that to try and get into my head and hopefully I'll go in there and do something else. I'm used to it. I've been around long enough now. I've seen things, and you know, there's fighters that say I'm going to come and bang you in the first round, I'm going to do this, and then they come and do something else. So I don't think even Derek himself knows what he's doing and where he's going. So let's see what he comes with in the night.
You know, Eddie's dangling that carrot again, you know, in front of me and Dillian, and that carrot is AJ, you know.
I want Chisora to win because, you know, I don't want too much good for Dillian. He's an enemy of mine. But I want Dillian to win as well so we can have our rematch.
Dillian Whyte had everything to lose in this fight and Derek Chisora had everything to gain. Dillian had to come through this fight victorious to ensure that he would get a world title shot next.
So far, Whyte, you'll be thinking, it's close, I'm probably ahead, but I'm definitely not winning this with the 2 points deducted. So that'll give him a bit of energy.
This time it was emphatic. Chisora threw one, and then boom, the left hook. And you know about Dillian Whyte's left hook.
Number 1, baby! Let's go! Let's go! I want that lanky over there next. Rematch! Let's go! Last time, let's do this!
Dillian, let's forget about what happened in the past in that fight. British level, we're both at world level now, and we can see what we're about. We know how the list goes, number 1, number 2, and if they're not available, let's see if we can get on it. You know what, Dillian's an idiot, you know. I showed him some respect. I just told him straight, Dillian, look, I knocked you out clean when we fought, but I said, let's forget about that, because we both developed, so let's prove who's a better fighter now. Best believe me, none of these heavyweights are on my level, and I keep my lid on, because I don't want to explode on none of them, but I do that business in the ring, and if Dillian's serious, you can come get this work as well.
Would it be a win-win for you if you were to fight Anthony Joshua again? Because the first fight generated so much excitement. It was such a great fight to watch. Things have changed a lot since then. The two of you have got more experienced, etc. Would we see a different sort of a fight, an even more exciting fight for the two of you?
You might see a different sort of fight for 1 or 2, maybe 3, 4 rounds. We'll hold the boxing together and then we'll go at it. It's just one fight, so the ending fight we're just going to go at it, and just have at some point war will break out for sure. You know, and then it's just going to be a slugfest. I think the ending fight 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a slugfest. You know, it's going to be an exciting slugfest where we're both going to be going for it, and it's just one of those guys where, you know, we're just not going to run around really in it. You know, we're just going to fight. You know, we're going to fight and entertain. So it's a good thing about fighting someone that you have a proper rival you can proper get into it with.